Hi, as we explore quantum body and beyond, uh, the question has been coming up over and over again. If your quantum body is real, then everyday reality is an illusion, including the physical body. Then um, does there, if the real reality is invisible and the so-called everyday reality is an illusion or a projection, and that if our body and mind is part of the projection and the illusion, does it make a difference in how we live? It doesn't matter that it's an illusion. Well, let's put it this way. Do you feel you exist? And the answer, I think, would be yes. You know that you exist. Okay, so that's not an illusion. Existence and your existence is not an illusion, right? Do you think you have a mind? And the answer is yes, even though the mind is changing and is part of the projection of your consciousness, or let's say the quantum body, one beyond, the mind is an experience. And when you're experiencing it, even though it's a changing experience, it appears real, right? So, for all practical purposes, it feels real. And it's fine to say it's an illusion because it's changing all the time. You can't hold on to it. So it is a projection, it is time bound, and it is impermanent and evanescent, but we're experiencing it. So it feels real. Similarly, even though the body is changing all the time, fertilized egg, or, embryo, whatever, zygote, baby, toddler, it's changing. So it's part of the illusion, it's time bound, projection, but it feels real. So as long as it feels real, it is experienced as real, and we can't deny that. Okay. So now let's see how it matters overall. Okay. Do I still go to the grocery store? Do I pay my mortgage, send my children to school? Realizing that it's all part of the projection or a dream, okay? Or illusion, if you want to call it, or just call it time bound experience. In the background is the timeless being, quantum being, the causal body. So, how does this change our life? One of the things that has been very useful for me is before I go to sleep, after I do my meditation, yoga nidra, etc., I recapitulate the day, which means on the screen of my consciousness, I kind of remember what happened during the day. Images, hear the conversation, where I was, standing in line at the grocery store, getting impatient because the line was too long. I witnessed that. And that's the end of the day. And the day has gone by, and now it's a dream. Okay. Now it's a dream. Once the day has gone by, even though it was a lucid dream in a vivid now, when I was experiencing it, when I remember it at night, the day, it's a dream. Then I remember other episodes from my childhood, etc. A very interesting birthday that I had as a teenager. The first day I went to medical school, age 17, episodes from my childhood. They're as ephemeral, as evanescent, as amorphous as the day that has passed by. So the whole thing is an ungraspable dream. It's gone, it's finished. And so I then realized that I can't hold on to this dream, right? There's no perception, there's no thought, there's no feeling, there's no experience that you can hold on to. It's ungraspable. And that then gives me the ability to detach from what is over. It's over. That story is over. I detach from it. And when I'm also in this present moment, I'm able to see this as a passing evanescent dream. I walk from this room to the other room, and then I think of this room, it's part of the dream. I just walked out of it. Okay, of course, I come back to it, then the lucid dream reappears um, as the vivid now. But as soon as I walk out of this experience, even this experience I'm having with you, in hindsight, when I'm done with it, it's a dream. And after you watch it, it's a dream. Okay. So there's nothing that is not a dream. Nothing that is not a dream, except the background, what Atmanand Krishna Menon calls the I principle. I is not a dream. Okay. So think of a movie you're watching. Are those characters on the screen real or not? Well, they're representations of another character which seem more real, but in the big picture, that other character is also a dream. Okay. Anything perceivable or conceivable is a dream. The only thing that is real is the non-changing background of all experience, which we can call the true self. So now, going back to our favorite theme, all science says that there is nothing other than formlessness. There's nothing other than empty space. Even atoms are 99% empty space or nothingness. And the particles that appear out of that nothingness are also made out of nothingness. And so nothingness is somehow becoming everything. Nothing is becoming everything, or let's say appearing as everything. Nothing is appearing as the movie on the screen. And it's a projection. It's what is appearing as everything is a projection of nothing, formless, which is indivisible, irreducible, infinite, fundamental, spaceless, timeless, unimaginable, imperceivable, but it's real. And that nothing is the true self, and its projections are infinite. And because nothing is infinite, its projections are infinite. So, how does this change my life? It changes my life that I am not overshadowed by the drama, I should say melodrama, on the moving screen, on the movie, the projection, the illusion. I'm not overshadowed. I actually enjoy it as much as I can. And if I feel resistance, then I don't participate in it. So the only formula I have is no resistance to existence. And then everything is flow. So no resistance to existence means grounding yourself in your true self. You become independent of the good and bad opinions of the world. You do not seek either flattery, or you're not hurt by criticism. You feel beneath no one, superior to no one. And joy then becomes the only measure of success. So if it's all a dream, does it matter? Yes and no. It matters that it feels real. It doesn't matter because it's passing by. Okay. And the only place to be grounded in is the timeless self, the true self. Atman is Brahman. And then the whole universe is my playground. Now, of course, there are bad things happening in that playground. People are killing each other, they're going to war, they're repeating the same trauma for thousands of years, and they suffer and they suffer and they suffer. Even the suffering is of a dream character. It feels painful. So, as I said before, some people enjoy horror movies. That's their stage of development. And some people enjoy comedies. That's what they like. Some people enjoy melodrama. Some enjoy sobriety, creativity, love, compassion, joy, equanimity. It's all part of the infinite playground of the one consciousness. And this is what it means truly to transcend to your true self. You can play, you can upgrade the dream, you can detach from the dream, and you can recognize yourself as the creator or co-creator, the director, the producer, the protagonist, the villain of the dream, and not take it seriously, because there's nothing you can do about it, because the collective dreamscape is all of us, and all of us contribute to it in many ways, divine, diabolical, and everything in between. So if it's all a dream, if everyday reality is all a dream, does it matter? Does it matter? And matter is a pun here. It's a verb. Does it matter? It, which is invisible, matters into it, which is material. Give me your feedback.